Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Digimompreneurs family. Tonight, this morning, this afternoon, we have a very special treat for you. I hope you're ready because our guest tonight, this morning, this afternoon, is someone whose story will truly inspire and ignite that spark in you. She's a certified life coach all the way from the colorful and vibrant land of India. But here's the thing, before she stepped into the world of digital business, she had no prior experience in this field. Yet, she said yes anyway. Why? Because she saw the potential to change her life and build a legacy that would impact generations. So, from zero experience to a confident, thriving entrepreneur, Coach Nandini's journey shows the power of having the right tools, the right mentorship, the right community. She is here to share how the multilingual training site equipped her with the skills she never thought she could master, and how this business has been sweet, simple, fun, and fulfilling all at the same time. So, friends, let's give a big Digimompreneurs welcome to the amazing, inspiring, and unstoppable Coach Nandini Zen. But I will just, before I will let Coach Nandini talk about and answer our questions, I would just like Sis Divina and Sis Sally to introduce themselves. Sis Divina first.
Okay, so Sis Nandini, thank you so much. Coach Nandini, thank you so much for giving us the flow to have you here in our pep talk. Thank you so much. I know it is really early, still early there, but my name is Divina, originally from Cebu, a mom of one and a grandmother of three beautiful kids, a proud Bisaya, and I'm currently live here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm a housekeeper and a proud digital business mentor.
Yes, go, 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 Sis Sally.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Coach. Good evening. Thank you so much for your precious time you shared with us. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. You're very much welcome. And my name is Sally. I'm from the Philippines, currently living here in Alberta, Canada. I'm still working as a full time guest representative and also a digital business mentor, a wife, and a mom of two young adults. That's all for me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And from me, yes, and for me, I am a mom of three kids, of three young adults, and I'm also a digital business owner and a teacher here in New Mexico, USA. And let us just give a round of applause to Coach Nandini for being here. And thank you so much. Coach Nandini, how are you doing and how's the weather there in India?
Thank you, all of you. It's such an honor to be here. Sally is very, very close to my heart. We spent a month together in Jan, I think, and everything she said, which I had curated a coaching course, and she was part of it, and I had a wonderful time. And because of people like Sally. So, yeah, she's the kind of person who makes my life worth living because of her intention, her mission, and her visions. This is a big honor. Thank you, Tavina. I can't believe you're a grandmother. You're just gorgeous. And thank you so much,
Thank you.
Mari. Can you tell me your name again? Marisi.
Merry
Yeah,
Chris. Yeah.
Chris or Merry Chris.
Mary Chris, yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Mary Chris. This is so kind of you to invite me here. And the weather here is good. Today's a nice, bright day. A bit of rain, but it's very bright.
Wow, thank you so much. And we are so excited already to hear all the inspiring words that you will tell here in our interview with you. So thank you so much for coming here this morning, this afternoon, or this evening. So let us go to our first question. Sis Sally, kindly read question number one.
Sure. Coach Nandini, Can you take us back to the beginning? Share to us your life story before you discover this business. What made you say yes to this business even without any prior experience?
So, yeah, thank you so much, Sally. What happened when I was 60? I hit something that I was definitely not prepared for. I was in Bombay, my favorite city in the whole wide world, living with my daughter. I had some savings, and I thought that that kind of life would go on forever with us both working and making some kind of a good future for ourselves. That didn't happen. COVID hit, and due to some personal decisions, I got a big shock, and soon I did not have a home. I did not have my city anymore. I lost my friends, my everyday rhythm of living, and I learned two very, very hard lessons. One is no matter how close you are to your children, do not depend on them because things do change. Whether you like it or not, things do change. And the same thing that you feel, yes, this is going to be a definite future plan, may not happen that way. So just depend on yourself. And secondly, even though I had savings run out. So you have to, and I say this to everybody watching and who will watch later, especially in today's time, with the cost of living rising beyond what we can even imagine, you know, one has to have another stream of income, generate an income for you at the back end, which allows you to live your life well at the standard you are used to. I mean, this is common sense for everybody in today's world. I realize that now. So having realized those two things, I first went into great shock. And I'm a person who always stays optimistic. And I was like drowning. I seem to have lost my optimism. And I think I was at my physical, mental, and emotional worst. But I was determined that, I had made a promise to myself when I was very young that I'm always going to live a life of joy. I'm always going to be delighted by life. And what was I doing? I lost my self esteem. I lost my self confidence. I was very shaken. So I said, no, this is not going to do. What should I do now? And it was very clear to me that I need to find something real. I need to find something flexible. I need to find something where I'm not going to bug my mother, my father, my family, my kids, or my friends, or chase after anybody else. I needed to do something where I was going to be independent and where I could help others because that's my mission in life to help others. And that was just taken away from me and I take full responsibility for this. I don't blame any other circumstance or any other thing. It was my responsibility, which I messed up. It's very easy to say this, but when you're going through that mess up, you're really broken. But I said, okay, fine, let me look. I looked and I found this. And I joined because I needed no experience. Everything was going to be taught from scratch. I didn't need a college degree. I didn't have to be tech savvy. I could just be me. And I could learn at my own pace, which was very important because at my age, I can't do anything fast now. I'm not 18. I need to understand it slowly. I need to re listen. I need to make notes. I've become slower than I was earlier.
Yes.
So, and why I said yes, the final thing that made me say yes were people like us, people like Marie Crest, people like Sally, people like Davina, and people like me who wanted to live a life of purpose, who wanted to live a life of service, who wanted to help themselves, their family, their loved ones, and offer other people something that would be special and precious. That's why I joined. Thanks, Sally.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing that. I know for sure that there will be lots of people that get inspired with that inspiring story. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Coach Nandini. I would just like to make a shout out to Sis Pushpa Patel. She's saying
Hi.
hi. So she's watching our live interview right now. So
Yes.
let us go to our question number two. Sis Divina, kindly read question number two.
Okay, so Coach Nandini, you mentioned that the multilingual training site, and how did those tools help build your confidence and skills from scratch?
Thank you so much. Yes, look, I'm a life coach and a well being mentor myself. I'm the kind of person who will always be open to learning new things. Always. I think I'm going to be a student for life. I love learning new things. So I love the fact that we had this amazing multilingual training site, um, where I could go at any time to learn something. And the best part about that training site is it's very easily done. You know, it's in Hindi, it's in French, and Arabic, you name it, and you'll get subtitles in your language as well as you'll hear it in your language. It's amazing. So it's a really wonderful training site, and also we have different trainings for different things. So we go. It's very methodical. You know, there's a lot of thought that's been put into it. The founders who created this are really wonderful and so generous of heart. So, with their generosity and kindness, they've made a training site that anyone with any experience, any background, and any age can do from 18 to 80, because it's so easily explained, so thoroughly explained. Also, we have these trainings which go, one after the other. We also have every day, like long-term time practitioners who give us little workshops on different aspects of this business. Now, this business isn't just about making money; it's about making the person. So there's a lot of lean on law of attraction, positive mindset,
Yeah.
all the things that you need. Because let's face it, there's you and your computer or you and your phone. So you need that human contact, and the training site provides everything. And I want to tell you something. Once you join the business, all these trainings and the everyday training and the once a week master, it's called Millionaires Mastermind. Plus, we have a European mastermind. Plus, we have another mastermind. They all come with the one time you join. You don't have to keep paying again and again. If you go outside to do the same programs, you end up paying a whole load of money. But here it's not like that. It's available for all of us for the rest of our lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, Coach Nandini. Yeah, that's right. Because our training site is step by step, and you can turn it into your own language if it's available. So, thank you so much, Coach Nandini, for that
Wow.
wonderful answers.
Yes, thank you so much. It's really very inspiring, Coach Nandini. So let us go now to our question number three, and I will be reading this question. A lot of people hesitate to start something new alone. How did having a coach, a mentor, and a team shape your journey, Coach Nandini?
Thank you so much. You know something, when I joined this business, I really didn't know what it would entail. I just liked it because of what the testimonials I heard people talk about. I didn't know the amount of stuff we were going to get. So when I saw I got a coach, I got a mentor, I got a team, I was just so grateful to God. You know, because my coach, my mentor, and team helped me build my self confidence, helped me build my self esteem again. Took away that neediness from me, took away my, oh God, like, what's happened? What have I done? Because they were there. There's something very comforting about having a team. What do you think? Isn't it? A
Yeah.
team who cares for you, because we all care for each other collectively. That's the beauty of this business. We have the people who are active in it all care for each other so deeply. That's the wonderful part, because we all know where we kind of support each other in a most lovely way. So that was fantastic for me. I realized that I'm never alone. And my coach lives very close to me, so we meet. And that's pretty awesome. So I'm a coach, and I know the value of having a coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's much younger than me, but the value of having her in my life is amazing. My mentor lives a little further, so we have met, but not that often. And I have a business colleague in the business who I meet very often. So having that support just has made me feel like very, very wonderful and cared for. It's like it's been, like perfectly designed by God for me. And I think it's been perfectly designed by God for everybody, not just for me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Thank you so much, Coach Nandini. Yeah, you are really right that we have the community support here in our business. And it's not in any other businesses that I experienced before, way back in the Philippines. When I used to teach in the Philippines, I did also running an internet cafe and also selling some cosmetics. But I did not get the support that I got from this business. So I really feel blessed that I started this digital business because it's really very amazing. The support of the community is more than 100%. So thank you for answering our question number 3. And Sis Sally, kindly read now our question number 4.
Sure. All right. So, Coach, our question number 4 for you is you described this business as sweet, simple, fun, and fulfilling. Can you share a moment when you truly talk all four at once?
Yeah. So when I first joined, I didn't know this, right? Firstly, I was so broken. So I had to still mend my heart and mend myself. I think I first felt the enormity of it the minute I set my eyes on my coach. So we planned to meet my coach. I call him my best friend in the business, my business colleague who lives close by. And we planned a meeting at a lovely place called Pyramid Valley, which is out in the open, a lot of plants. We planned a weekend trip together. And I think the minute I set my eyes on them, I just felt this straight, oh, I've come home. I've come home. I've come home to people who are just there for me and I'm there for them. And then it extended to, in Jan, I curated a course and taught many people from our community. And then I thought, oh God, okay, I've come home again. It's just like today when I came and I saw you guys, I just felt, yeah, this is my home. These are my people. They're my family. So it changed from people to these are my family. The minute I
Yes,
saw you guys, and I said Sally wasn't here, but the two of you were there, and I felt this lovely warm feeling in my heart. So that's where you feel all these things. It's sweet. Everybody's sweet, simple, fun, and that's the fulfilling part of this. And there's a simplicity and an innocence I feel to our community. We're just we're all here for the same mission and same vision with our
yes,
own personalities and our own way of putting it across. So,
true.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
Mhm.
time after I joined the business, maybe 8, 9 months after.
yeah, I agree. I remember that when I enrolled in your evening meditations, that's when I
Yes,
actually acknowledge Coach Nandini. She taught me how to realize things in purpose and where we are right now. Thank you so much for that, though. I really appreciate those.
I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you so much, Coach Nandini, for that very amazing and inspiring words and your answer in question number 4. Let us go now to question number 5, and this is our last question. Sis Divina, kindly read the last question, please.
Okay. So the last question, Coach Nandini, is you spoke about legacy. How does this business allow you to build something meaningful for for your children and future generations?
So, the wonderful part about this business is that it's legal, all right? We pay taxes on every slice of income that we earn. Normally you say, "Oh God, I have to pay my tax again." But when I got my first slices of income, I think I went jumping around this house. And my sister said, "What's happened to you?" I said, "I'm so happy. This is proof that we are legal and that we are safe." Because over here they cut the tax the minute they pay you. It's called TDS, cut at source. So that was an amazing thing for me. And also, I realized, oh my God, I can transfer this business to both my kids at a global international business. Like that's all set up legally. That's very rare that I'm going to leave them an international business. Not in my wildest dreams had I thought this. This has given me the opportunity to do this. Imagine. So that's really a wonderful thing. And the thing is, I want to tell you that this is the passion of our organization, the passion of our community, and the passion of each one that you're watching here to help others create a legacy for generations and generations and generations to come. So I am doing something not only for me, I'm doing something which is of service to others. I help people earn ethically online and create a legacy for generations. And so do my three colleagues who are with me. Isn't that amazing? It's really a blessing, blessing, blessing. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, this business is really a transferable one because you can pass it to your kids, to your other family members, or to whoever you want this business to be transferred on. So, and this, you mentioned that this is really legit because yeah, our business is registered, and wherever you are in any part of the world you are right now and you do this business, yes, all the business expenses are taxable, and every time you file your taxes, yes, of course, you can get a tax refund out of your business expenses. So wow, this is really an amazing business because I have just one question. It's not the one on the screen, but I have, this is just an additional one. Do you have a message, Coach Nandini, to those people that are still skeptical about this business that we have?
Absolutely, yes. So I want to tell you something, guys. Firstly, we have immigrants here. All right? They're never going to do something illegal, ever. They're not going to get into trouble in another country. Okay? Secondly, I myself am a public figure. I have two adult children. I can't afford to do something which would get me into trouble. So that's one thing out of the way because many people are always worried. Is it an SCAM? Is it a PYRAMID? I mean, that's like illegal all over the world. So, uh, the first bit of information is absolutely free. For that, you just have to send us your email address and your name and connect with us, whichever page you're watching on, and watch a webinar which will tell you a little bit about how to start your own business. All right? So like if you go for a roller coaster ride, so you will be just told about, oh, this is the ride and this is the things that you need to set up a roller coaster, right? You need a guy to be handling it. This is the kind of, you need someone to design it. It needs to be have all the safety measures. So you're just watching it. The second step, you pay for a ticket and you experience it. So the second step is where you pay a small sum of $149 and you partner with us for 1 month and experience for 1 month what entails a roller coaster ride and actually even getting into it. Now, when you buy a Ferrari, they don't allow you to, like experience it for a month. You buy it, you take it home, and it's yours. Okay, but here we say, come, try it out yourself, and then you say, no, roller coaster rides are not for me. You get the full refund of your ticket back. You say, I want to learn this as well. because I want to make roller coasters for other, fun parks. Then you join us. You get a coach, you get a mentor, you get a team. So I don't know why I thought about roller coasters, but yeah. So it's literally that, you first get to understand how to put it together, then you get to experience it, then you decide whether yes, I'll go further with it or not. So, that's the way we do this over here. I hope that answered your question.
Yes, yes, you answered 100%, Coach Nandini. So thank you so much for being our special guest today, this afternoon or this evening. And yeah, wow, what an inspiring conversation that was. Coach Nandini, thank you so much for taking us back to your beginnings, for showing us that experience is not a requirement, only the willingness to learn and to take action. You have reminded us tonight, this morning, this afternoon, that when you have the right mentorship, the right tools, and the right heart, you can create something that is not profitable but also meaningful. Something you can pass on to your children and future generations. And to everyone watching, if Coach Nandina's story has sparked something in you, maybe it's time to take the first step, just like she did. Don't let fear or lack of experience stop you. You have a community here ready to support to you every step of the way. Once again, thank you so much, Coach Nandini, for inspiring us with your story this morning, this afternoon, or this evening. And to all our Digimompreneurs out there, keep dreaming, keep building, and keep believing because your future is waiting. Good night, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and see you again next week on our next another episode of Digimompreneurs Live. Thank you so much, Coach Nandini, Sis Sally, and Sis Divina.
Thank you, guys, so